It is the weakness in the US dollar, the fund buying that you have seen coming in for this one, tight supplies, shortages, mine closures, all of that really has been supporting the zinc prices, which clearly have outperformed into that sector as well. Let's get in then Naveen Mathur of Angel Commodities and get his strategies on all of that space. Naveen, hi, good to have you. What's your sense really coming in for silver prices now? 2-year highs, 20% up in the previous quarter. Are you looking at further gains? Do you see 20 cents coming back?
Manisha, good morning. I think, yes, you rightly pointed out that silver has been an outperformer, at least as of now, among the precious metal pack. It is also an industrial metal. And I think with the copper prices moving up, the base metals are looking positive. In the last couple of sessions, because of the concerns of the brick exit has been somehow eased off. I think overall trend still remains slightly bullish for the industrial metal, and therefore the precious metals plus the industrial metal sector would take the prices of silver up on the upside. I think 45, 500 or 700 are the levels where the markets are trading right now. We'll continue to buy in for the September contract, even for the intraday at around 45, 700 levels. Put the target at around 46, 200, and the stop loss recommended for the trade would be at around 45, 300 levels, Manisha.
Naveen, how do you look at the metal sector? It really is performing quite well, as most experts on the channel also say that this sector perhaps is bottoming out right now. But zinc, clearly an outperformer. And do you see this kind of gain continue for this month, this quarter also?
Manisha, I think the kind of price up move we have seen over the last couple of sessions and trading days is slightly overstretched. We don't see too much of gains on the economy, the global economy, because of the brick exit. There would be lag effect on the base metals. The China economy also is kind of stabilizing, but not the upside demand coming up except for the copper or aluminium. So I think overall what we have seen in zinc or some other base metals somehow would consolidate at this particular point of time, what I feel. But overall trend, yes, if the markets remain positive, there are expectations that the central bank may keep the monetary policy loose because of the concerns in Eurozone now. I think that kind of sentiments would put up the prices to the upward trajectory. But overall, I think the market should consolidate. You rightly said that the markets have bottomed out on these levels. But then I think it will be a little overstretched to say that the kind of a bull run we have seen in base metals would continue forever. But buy copper at around 331, 330 levels for the intraday positions on MCX for the August contract. Go in for a stop loss at around 326 and target at a level of around 336, 337 levels.
The outperformance might be in silver, Naveen, but gold clearly has turned everybody's favorite, and we are headed for a 5th weekly gain in this one. Are you still buying the current levels?
Absolutely, Manisha. It has turned the table so drastically that people were expecting. If you remember, a few months back, they were all in all bearish talk about gold prices. But I think off late, with the monetary policy not being tightened up by Fed in a hurry, and the kind of economic concerns built up, the safe haven demand has turned into gold, and therefore we are seeing prices at around 31,500 levels. Buy intraday for MCX at around 31,460 or 400 levels. Put the stop loss at around 31,300, and we are expecting targets to a level of around 650 to 700 levels for the day.
Okay, Manisha, as well as Naveen, thanks very much for joining in and giving us all of those strategies in the commodity space. Some news on Sandur Manganese, that stock has spiked up a good $7.